यमुना तीरा वन जारी, जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare। जय गौर निताय कृष्ण बलराम ललिता विशाखा जय राधेश्याम। निताय कृष्ण बलराम ललिता विशाखा जय राधेश्याम। जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 प्रभुपाद। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्रीमद् अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्रीमद् भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की, ISKCON फाउंडर आचार्य BBT फाउंडर आचार्य श्रील प्रभुपाद की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की, ब्रजभूमि वृंदावन धाम की, पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की, गंगा माई यमुना माई की जय। भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय। समवेद भक्त वृंद की जय। All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Guru and Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So today we are going to discuss chapter 18, text number 19. I read the text. You all can repeat after me. Jñānam jñānam karma ca kartā ca tridhaiva guṇa-bhedataḥ procyate guṇa-saṅkhyāne yathā-vat śṛṇu tānyapि jñānaṁ karma ca kartā ca tridhaiva guṇa-bhedataḥ procyate guṇa-saṅkhyāne yathā-vat śṛṇu tānyapि jñānaṁ karma ca kartā ca tridhaiva guṇa-bhedataḥ procyate guṇa-saṅkhyāne yathā-vat śṛṇu tānyapि. Procyate guṇa-saṅkhyāne jñānaṁ karma ca kartā ca tridhaiva guṇa-bhedataḥ procyate guṇa-saṅkhyāne yathā-vat śṛṇu tānyapि jñānaṁ karma ca kartā ca tridhaiva guṇa-bhedataḥ procyate guṇa-saṅkhyāne Mataji karma ca kartā ca Word meaning, translation and purport by Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jñānam, knowledge. Karma, work. Cha, also. Kartā, worker. Cha, also. Tridhā, of three kinds. Eva, certainly. Guṇa-bhedataḥ, in terms of different modes of material nature. Procyate, or said. Guṇa-saṅkhyāne, in terms of different modes. yathā-vat, as they are. Here, tāny, all of them. Api, also. According to the three different modes of material nature, there are three kinds of knowledge, action, and performer of action. Now, hear of them from me. You all can repeat after me. According to the three different modes of material nature.
In accordance with the three modes of material nature.
Oh, there's some difference. Yeah, in is not there here. Okay. There are three kinds of knowledge.
There are three kinds of knowledge.
Action and performer of action.
And performance of action.
Now hear of them from me.
Now hear of them from me.
Purport. In the 14th chapter, one minute. Jai Sri Radhe. In the 14th chapter, the three divisions of modes of material nature were elaborately described. In that chapter, it was said that the mode of goodness is illuminating, the mode of passion materialistic, and the mode of ignorance conducive to laziness and indolence. All the modes of material nature are binding. They are not sources of liberation. Even in the mode of goodness, one is conditioned. In the 17th chapter, the different types of worship by different types of men in different modes of material nature were described. In this verse, the Lord says that He wishes to speak about the different types of knowledge, friends, and knowledge, workers, and work itself, according to the three material modes. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnānāṁ Chakshurunmīlitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Gurun Sri Yutapadakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavansya Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahiyada Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitanscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Krupa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So today we have Krishna explaining about the knowledge, work, and the performer in three modes of the material nature. So the first thing is the moment the person, any jiva, contact with the material nature, that is, the moment a person is born, he gets conditioned by the three modes of material nature. Whatever may be the level But the moment he comes on this earth, these three modes of material nature are acting, and so he has to work under them. Either goodness or passion or ignorance. Their condition means, what is the actual meaning of conditioning? Many times we get this doubt. Conditioning is coming under the affect. Just like in the AC room, the moment you enter, whether you want or not, all the things will come to the temperature which the environment has created. The AC has created. If it is maintaining at 22 degrees centigrade, then automatically everything will start coming to 22 degrees centigrade, whether you want or not. When you are taking your bag with you, that bag also will get cooled to 22 if it is hot outside. When it is cool inside, when it is cool outside, it gets heated up. So the effect is irrespective of whether you want or not. I like it, I want it. Now he has temperature in this example. 10 degrees he had said and he feels very happy. Oh, very nice. The same 10 degrees, this lady is feeling very uncomfortable, shivering. So, the three modes of material nature, the moment a person is born on the earth, they are acting. Nobody can escape. Krishna says this. So, each one actually binds. Sattvam rajas tama iti guna prakriti sambhava nibaddanti mahabaho dehe dehinam avyayam. So, material nature consists of the three modes, goodness, passion and ignorance. When the living entity comes in contact with the nature, material nature, immediately he becomes conditioned. Prabhupada explains very nicely here under 14.5, the living entity, because he is transcendental, has nothing to do with the material nature. He is transcendental, the Atma, the soul is transcendental. But because he had become conditioned by the material world, he is acting under the spell of the three modes of material nature. He acts as per the three material modes on which he is being conditioned. So, once we understand the conditioning effect, then we can appreciate that the moment a person takes birth, the moment any jiva takes a birth, he gets conditioned. That is, he is infected with the material disease. Now, here in this verse, Krishna says, depending on the mode, the knowledge in goodness, knowledge in passion, knowledge in ignorance, and the action in passion, action in goodness, passion, ignorance. Performer of action in goodness, passion and ignorance. So 3 into 3, 9 things in the following 9 slokas Krishna is going to explain. So briefly, if we just want to look at it, knowledge in the goodness is the one where undivided spiritual nature is seen in all existence. Undivided spiritual nature, that is the Atma. Atma is existing, the Paramatma is existing in all the living entities. The Paramatma is the one who appears to be divided, but he is undivided. So once that understanding, that knowledge is there, the knowledge by which one understands this is the knowledge in goodness. We will see in detail all these 9 concepts in the following 9 days. 9 slokas are very nicely explained by Krishna. So, knowledge in goodness and knowledge in the passion, how the knowledge, action and performer acts, we can see with the example of Nabhaga and the snake sacrifice done by Janmeja. The third example is the Vrukasura, who is the example for the ignorance. We see these three and analyze them. Nabhaga, here actually, Nabhag means the person who had not given the portion, piece, Nabhag. Nabhaga is the one who didn't get the portion. Nabhaga, he didn't divide them, he didn't give them. Nabhaga, the person who didn't get this. So, in Srimad Bhagavatam, this is explained in Canto 9, Chapter 4. Nabhaga has 4 sons and the last son is called Nabhaga. Nabhaga goes to the Gurukul and he spends a lot of time there. And he kept on reading or studying and he never returned. When the father, Nabhaga, became very old, he wanted to divide the property among the three sons. And he remembers the 4th son and asks, what about the 4th fellow? Then the 3 sons together tell father that, you see, he had not returned. He has not returned means this fellow must have taken sannyasa. This fellow must have renounced. And he must have gone. Otherwise, by this time, he should have returned to home. He has not returned home means this fellow has taken renunciation, sannyas. So, he was left without giving any portion of the property. That's why his name is called Nabhaga. And these 3 sons, they take the property as divided by the father. But after a short period, this fellow comes, the 4th son returns with all his bag and baggage, whatever he took for the Gurukul, he comes back and he learns that there is a division of the property. He asks his brothers, oh my dear brothers, you have got the property, portion of the property, what about mine? Oh, for you? Yeah. We have kept a very nice thing for you. Father is the property. Father is your property. Oh, is it like that? Okay. Goes to his father. Oh, father, my 3 brothers are saying that you are my property. So, I have come here. Father becomes very angry. Am I a thing to be divided? I am not anybody's property. I cannot be your property. Your brothers have cheated you, saying that I am your property. But, my dear son, don't worry. Within a short time, Angira rishis, Brahmanas, are going to perform a very big sacrifice, fire sacrifice. And in that fire sacrifice, so much money will come and lot of money will be surplus, excess, over the expenditure. So whatever is the excess money, they will give to you if you perform a service there. You have learned a lot of things. Go there and tell some of the rituals, and you go there and complete the mistakes wherever it is occurring. There will be some mistakes would be occurring. You try to rectify the mistakes. Then the Brahmanas will be very happy and they will give you the surplus money. He says, yes, Father, thank you very much. Now you are my Guru, you are my guide, you are everything. I obey your orders. So he goes and all Brahmanas are performing. There will be some small mistakes. All mistakes he carefully removes them and he gets the appreciation of all the rishis. And at the end, as his father told, the excess money, it's a huge money, so many diamonds, so much of gold, so much. And they give to Nabhag. Nabhag takes the money, and he is ready to leave to his house. When he was ready to leave, there one black, strong, tall man appears, and he says, "My dear boy, what is that you are doing? This whole money is mine." How can it be? My father told that these rishis, after performing the fire sacrifice, yajna, whatever surplus is there, that money they will give. And accordingly they have given. And it is surprising that you are saying it is yours, belonging to him only. Then father immediately says, that place, that sacrifice arena is Daksha Yajna Sthali. That is the place where Daksha has performed the fire sacrifice. And at the end of the Daksha Yajna, all the surplus money has been given to Shivaji. So from that day onwards, it is offered to Shivaji. So you don't hesitate. Just give everything to him and ask him to give shelter. So he goes back. No problem. My father said, this whole money belongs to you only. Kindly give me your mercy, shelter under you. Then Shivaji feels very happy. He feels so happy. He gives lot of knowledge, the pure, not only whole knowledge of the Shastras, but whatever is the left out surplus also, the whole money is given to Nabhag. This is the story which is explained in Srimad Bhagavatam 9 canto. It shows, you see, this man being in mode of goodness, he never refused to disobey his father. Whatever his father told, he acted just like Guru is giving him instructions. And he never behaved in any agitated way when Shivaji, in the form of a very black, strong man, appeared to claim that this whole money belongs to him. He never agitated. He only said, my father said that rishis will give, accordingly they have given and I am taking. I am surprised, how is that you have come here? And as told by his father, he immediately came and offered to him. This is the way the person in mode of goodness will work. And we see another case where the person in the mode of passion works. But this man is Janmejaya. Janmejaya, after his father Parikshit was bitten by this Takshaka and he left his body, he gets the news, oh, your father has been bitten by Takshaka and your father left his body. He died. Janmejaya becomes very angry. How is that Takshaka has bitten my father? Let me perform a huge fire sacrifice, yajna, wherein all the snakes will fall. And we make Takshaka to fall into the fire. And he should be killed. Oh, my dear ministers and all, make huge arrangements. He goes to all Brahmanas, prays at the lotus feet, kindly come and carry out this huge fire sacrifice. All Brahmanas, very nicely, they are calling one by one, one by one. All the snakes are falling into the... Now, but the thing is, he says, why this fellow Takshaka has not come? Even though all the different snakes are just falling. The moment you call, they are coming and falling. Then the Brahmanas explain, O King Janmejay, Takshaka has taken shelter of Indra by wrapping himself to the chair of Indra. So, because Indra is powerful, we are unable to pull him down. His chair is so strong. So Takshaka is not coming. Then Janmejay says, you call, you now pronounce mantras in such a way that, O Takshaka, who has taken shelter of Indra, along with Indra, Takshaka also fall down into the fire. All Brahmanas, they are very, very strong. They have a huge account of their sadhana, their practice over the years, thousands of years. So if they say something, definitely that will happen. Now, not one Brahmana. You see, hundreds of Brahmanas. So the Brahmanas are pronouncing the mantra. Let Takshaka along with Indra fall into the fire. Indra started coming down. Indra loses his chair and falls down. He is falling down. The demigods in charge, Brahmana, Purohita or Guru, Gruhaspati. Gruhaspati sees this, Arey, what is happening? This fellow is falling down. Indra is falling down. Oh my God, stop. Bruhaspati says, stop. The moment Janmejay sees Bruhaspati, immediately he gets up and says, oh Bruhaspati, welcome to you. And why you have stopped like this? Then he explains, you see, Indra is the one who is appointed by the Supreme Lord. And Takshaka is the one who has taken the nectar, the Amrita. He has already taken the nectar. When he has taken the nectar and when he is with Indra, he doesn't deserve to be killed in this way. He doesn't die. You see, you have already killed thousands of snakes. So, just stop the snake sacrifice. Please stop the snake sacrifice. Now, the moment he said, immediately, Janmejay stops the fire sacrifice, and he asks the Guru, Bruhaspati, to sit, and he performs worship. He worships him. Oh, you have guided properly. So he worships. So if we see here, initially, Janmejay, who is a very good Vaishnava, he, under the influence of passion, he got so much anger and he performed this fire sacrifice and he killed so many snakes. But when he has been told, you see, it is not justified, then immediately he realized and he immediately thanked the Guru, Bruhaspati, and then he performed worship. He worshipped him. In a person who is not a Vaishnava, who is in the pure mode of the passion, what will happen? He immediately becomes angry. I am the king, I am performing, my father has been beaten by this Takshaka. How dare he is? Now they are calling, the Brahmanas are calling and he is falling. Let him fall. Why are you stopping? He never said that. He immediately accepted. Yes, I think what you say appears to be very logical. So, thank you very much. He realized. Immediately he came to goodness, mode of goodness. He corrected himself. That is the greatness of Vaishnavas. When the Vaishnavas are made to understand the mistake which they are doing, they will immediately realize. They don't agitate. They don't get hurt that they have committed some mistake. So they realize and rectify for forgiveness. So this Janmejaya's episode, we can understand how a Vaishnava should behave. So this is the way. When Janmejaya stopped, all the who were coming, they have gone back, and Indra along with Takshaka goes back to the heaven. Vrikasura, the episode explained in 1088, is a classic example of how a person in ignorance behaves. The knowledge he has got, the working method, the performing activities. What sort of activities he performs we can see here. This man, Vrikasura, while going on the path, while going on the road, literally, he was just going, he casually meets Narad Muni. And then he gets the idea. Oh Narad Muni, can you kindly tell me who is the one among the three, the Trilokanath, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, who is the one who will be immediately get satisfied by our austerities? Hari, you don't know? Oh. Then Narad Muni says, Bholenath, the Shiva. This Shiva, no, he will give boons. He will give you boon within a very short time. That's why called Bholenath. Oh, I will perform such a austerity, such a tapasya that nobody has performed so far. And I will satisfy him. So now he thinks, what is to be asked? What sort of tapasya he has to perform? What sort of yajna, a sacrifice, fire sacrifice. I should perform such a fire sacrifice that nobody has performed so far and nobody will perform in future. Now, he starts the fire, cuts his body and puts the flesh into in the sacrifice fire. And he prays, Oh Shiva, please appear before me. Oh Shiva, please appear before me. One day. Second day. Again he comes, he lights the fire, keeps on cutting his body, and then offers the flesh and blood, everything in the fire. Nobody can do like this. I am the one who is performing. Second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day. Narad Muni said, Shivji will appear within a short time. Now I think today is the 7th day. Shivji has not appeared. I will cut my throat. I will cut my throat and put the head in the sacrifice fire. And definitely Shivji will be glad. He will appear. Now he started cutting his head. He is ready. He has already cut the other portions of the body. And now he started cutting. Looking at this, Shivaji immediately appears. Oh my God, stop, my dear. My dear Vrikasa, stop. You are, whatever you want, you ask me, I will fulfill your desire. I will fulfill your desire, whatever you have. You tell me. And he says, Oh Bholenath, oh Shivaji, I want that on the person's head, whoever I wish to keep it, he should immediately die. Shivaji says, hurry. This is what you want to ask. You want to kill the person. The moment you keep your hand on the head, that fellow should die. What sort of a boon it is? Okay, but you have asked. I said, I will give you. Before even asking that whatever you want, I am going to give you. Okay. I am giving you the boon. You take it. And he says, Oh Shivaji, I just want to know whether this is working. Why it doesn't work? I have given you I want to test on you. I want to test on you. Shivaji immediately, this is a great danger from this fellow. I gave the boon and he is asking, does it work? He said, yes, it works. Let me test on you. Now, Shivaji started running here and there. All the three lokas he runs. Behind him, Vrikasa. Seeing this, Vishnu Bhagavan then takes the form of a Brahmana and he stops Vrikasa. Hey Vrikasa, where are you going? You appear to be so much tired. You see, all the activities, whatever you do is for what purpose? For the body. And you are punishing your body so much. Be seated for a moment, take rest. What all activities are meant for you, your body, if it gets hurt or if it is tired, what is the use? Take rest. Then Vrikasa says, oh, this fellow is shining like anything. He must be knowing everything. So he comes and tells, you see, this is what has happened. I performed such an austerity and the fire sacrifice, and Bholenath has given this. I want to test on him, he is running away. Then Brahmana says, you are believing Shivaji? Actually, I want to tell you one secret. Tell me. Shivaji has been cursed by Daksha. In that Daksha yajna, in that Daksha's fire sacrifice, Daksha has given him curse. After that, he doesn't have any powers. He had simply given you a boon. Now this fellow says, is it like that? Yes. If you want to test, first thing is test yourself. After testing yourself, then you go and catch. Show him, Shivaji. Show Shiva that you see, I'm keeping the hand on my head and I'm dying, nobody will be dying. What sort of boon you have given? You just check the hand on the head and immediately dies. There is no question of going to Shiva and explaining or telling, because what Shiva has given is 100% perfect. So in this case, when we see the knowledge, he doesn't have any knowledge, he wants to only give trouble to others, and his activities are impractical and giving trouble to his own body and also to others, and ultimate result is useless. He himself killed. So actually, next 9 days, each day, Krishna is explaining about the knowledge in each mode, knowledge in goodness, knowledge in passion, knowledge in the ignorance, and the work, and the performer. The performer in goodness, performer in passion, performer in ignorance. Like that, 3 into 3, 9 are there. Now, another example of being pure devotional service, pure goodness. Ambarish Maharaj has performed the Ekadasi Vrata for a year, and he has given the charity to all Brahmanas on the next day, Dwadasi, and all people are ready. They are ready for the prasadam. They are taking prasadam. And here comes Durvasa Muni. When Durvasa Muni has come, immediately Ambarish Maharaj says, kindly come. You have come at the right time. Kindly take prasadam. Today is Dwadasi. Durvasa Muni says, no. I have come from a long distance. I will take bath and come back. Then Ambarish Maharaj is waiting. He doesn't turn up. He takes little bit of water so that he can complete the ritual of breaking the fast. The moment he has taken water, Durvasa Muni comes. You are insulting in front of all my disciples that you are taking without actually being offered before feeding the Brahmanas, before feeding me and my disciples. You are taking as king. I will teach you a lesson. He takes out his hair and just strikes on the ground, gets a very big demand. Oh my master, what should I do for you? Durvasa Muni says, kill this king. He doesn't deserve to be a king. He has insulted me. Then immediately he was moving towards the king, Ambarish. Ambarish, he is always 100% in mode of goodness, pure goodness. Hey Krishna, you desire. If you want me to be killed, okay. If you want to save, as you wish. So, he is praying. He never got angry, or he didn't ask. All huge army is there. He told them to stop, and he only prayed. Immediately Sudarshana, the disc of Mahavishnu, appeared and then killed the demon, and he started moving towards Durvasa to kill him. Durvasa runs here and there, goes to Brahma, goes to Shiva, goes to Vaikuntha. Oh Bhagavan, you see, your disc is not there in your finger. That is actually coming behind me to kill me. Kindly save me. Durvasa Muni has got so much of result of his austerities, the punya, that he was able to reach Vaikuntha. And he says, oh Krishna, oh Narayana, oh Vishnu, you see, your finger is without the Sudarshan chakra. That is coming behind me and killing me. That is going to kill me. Kindly save me. He says, I am not an independent person. No. You have thought wrongly. I am not independent. I am bound by my devotees. Aham bhakta paradino. Aham bhakta paradino hi aswatantra iva dvija. You see, my dear Brahmana, you have come with the hope that I will save you. I cannot save you. I am not independent because I am bound by my devotee. Go and ask Ambarish Maharaj. Then he says, Ambarish Maharaj, for killing Ambarish Maharaj, I have I have got a big demon and now he will kill me. No, no. He is a devotee. He is a good Vaishnava. So you go back and ask him. So he comes back and falls on his feet. Then Amrish Maharaj prays to Sudarshan Chakra, please save. Now the job is over, kindly save this Brahmana. Then he goes back. Now, Shuddha Sattva man acts. So Krishna says, if you want to transcend, you have to perform, you have to engage yourself in full devotional service, unfailing in all circumstances. If you engage yourself in the service of the Supreme Lord, unfailing in all circumstances, then you can transcend. Manchayo vyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samatitaitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. If we are bound by these three modes of material nature, we have to come back again and again, again and again, again and again in this life and death cycle. Again and again, again and again. Because we are bound by the three modes of material nature. Coming out of three modes of material nature, Krishna tells in different places to perform, to take shelter, to perform the devotional activity. Only then you can come out. Daivi hesha gunamayi mama maya duratyaya mameva ye prapadyante maya metam tarantite. This maya, which is consisting of three modes of material nature, is not easy to transcend. It is not easy to cross over. Very difficult. But mameva ye prapadyante. When you actually surrender unto me, when you perform activities totally under surrendering totally to me, then very easily you can cross over. So, as long as we are bound by the three modes of material nature, this life and death, life and death, life and death will be there. Even the mode of goodness will cause one to bind to the happiness. So we will not be free from this. When we perform activities for Krishna, when we are surrendered to Krishna, then we can come out. That's what 14:26 Krishna makes it very clear. One who engages in full devotional service, unfailing in all circumstances, he transcends, he crosses over the modes of material nature, and hence he gets situated in the Brahma. Then he gets situated, he goes back to the Godhead. So Krishna gives all the examples, all different types of modes, and the knowledge, the work, the performer, and so many 9 slokas. The following 9 slokas, they explain this. So we should make our mind very clear that, oh mind, if you are not surrendering to Krishna, you will be in this life and death cycle forever. If you surrender to Krishna and perform the activities totally, then you can come out. So we have to decide with our intelligence, control our mind, carry out activities for the sake of Krishna. Then we can definitely come out of life and death cycle and go back to Godhead. Hare Krishna. So, this is what I thought I should speak today. Thank you very much. If you have some questions, we can discuss. Prabhu? Any questions? No question. Prabhu, some comments? Some comments you make? Bhakti Shastri you have done very recently.
Nicely.
4 months of continuous.
All the 3 months you explained very well.
Oh, thank you very much. Anybody? Matajis? So if you don't have any questions, I stop here. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada